The Sleepwalker's Promise. Created by me, Renegade X. Every night, when the moon rose over the quiet town, a woman named Alara would leave her bed without waking. Her bare feet would carry her across the field behind her cottage, through tall grass that shimmered like silver in the moonlight. She never knew she was walking, and every night her lips whispered the same soft words, "I'll find you again." No one knew who she was speaking to. Sometimes her neighbors would see her from their windows, standing in the meadow like a shadow wrapped in moonlight. They said she looked peaceful, as if she were dreaming while awake. And in truth, she was, because in her dreams, Alara always saw the same face, a man with kind eyes and a voice that called her name, like a song carried by the wind. But when she woke each morning, she could never remember his name, only the feeling, warm, familiar, like the echo of a past lover. One night, the moon hung lower than usual, glowing brighter, as if watching over her. Alara began her walk again, her nightdress brushing softly against the grass. But this time, something was different. When she reached the meadow, she stopped. Someone was standing there, a man waiting in the mist. He looked as surprised as she did. "Alara," he said softly, as if testing a memory that had lived in his heart for too long. Her eyes widened for the first time. She was awake, truly awake, under the moonlight. She felt her heart race, though she didn't understand why. "Do I know you?" she asked. Her voice was small, almost afraid. He smiled sadly. "Once, a long time ago, in another life." She took a step closer. How could it be? The man pointed toward the stars. "Some promises are older than time," he said. "When two souls are bound by love, they find each other again and again, no matter how many dreams or lives pass between them." Alara's eyes filled with tears. Suddenly, she remembered flashes of something, another world, another time. She saw herself standing beside the same man in a garden filled with lanterns. She remembered laughter, hands held tight, a promise whispered under the stars. "If we ever lose each other, I'll find you again." Her heart ached with both joy and sadness. "So it was real," she said softly. "I wasn't just dreaming." The man nodded. "It was real then, and it's real now. You've been finding your way back to me every night without even knowing it." Alara smiled, a tear falling down her cheek. "I don't want to forget again." "You won't," he said. "Not this time." The night air grew warmer. The silver light of the moon wrapped around them like a gentle blanket. They stood together in silence, listening to the soft sound of the wind in the grass. And then slowly, the man began to fade, turning into a shimmer of light, like morning dew catching the sun. "Wait," she called out, reaching for him. He smiled one last time. "I'll find you again," he whispered. When Elora woke the next morning, she was still in the meadow, but this time she felt calm. Her heart was full, and her hands were warm, as if someone had just held them. She looked up at the sky, where the last star was fading into daylight, and she smiled because somewhere deep inside, she knew the truth. Dreams aren't always dreams. Sometimes they're memories of the souls that never stopped looking for each other.